Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43 and I'm here to give you the month of January, your 2022 reading. This is going to be for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome and blessings. If you are a returning viewer, watcher, and or subscriber, I'm sending you guys so much love and light always to you guys. You guys are so amazing and I appreciate all of you. If you are a cross watcher, please do come in and join us. You're always welcome here. Any information is listed in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment. You guys keep my channel going and growing, and I truly appreciate that. Remember to take what resonates, leave whatever doesn't. Always go to God and your spiritual team and use your own discernment and free will. Exercise your free will and free choice. Okay, Sagittarius. So I'm doing a little bit of a different reading today. So I'm going to be using two decks, and the decks that I'm using are listed in the description box below. The first deck I'm using is the Valentine Wellness deck. And this deck has different volumes or different series. So they look the same. They're all black like this and they look the same. But they're different because I have a couple of these. So I'm going to be using this deck a little bit differently. This deck will be discussing your past lessons so that you never repeat them going forward this year, 2022 and onward. So you want to remember your growth, so that you don't repeat anything that's unnecessary, anything that's toxic. You just want to stay in the mind frame of what you've learned and apply it to your life so that you can live your best life. Okay, Sagittarius? And the second deck I'll be using is my Self-Love, Self-Care Affirmations deck that I made. And we'll get you guys some messages. I've already pulled your messages out because I think it's just easier and faster. This reading shouldn't be too long. Everything has been prayed and meditated on, so let's jump right in. So you guys have... Not today is here. So you're not dealing with past hurt. You guys are avoiding conversations, avoiding people who are a drag, anybody who brings you down, anybody who is very low vibrational, anybody who's negative. It's like there's certain people you have stopped talking to. It's more like the talk to the hand energy, like the 90s. I'm not talking to this person. So a lot of people are blocking, ghosting, leaving people behind, or just not dealing with certain people. Like somebody may want to call you and they may be calling you, but I feel like you guys are not going to answer the phone, or this person may be on block. You guys are avoiding certain negative energies. Some of you guys could still be angry or with this person, but Spirit wants you to know, don't hold on to anger. Just learn the lesson and stick by your boundaries. So if there's somebody you really just don't want to talk to anymore, it's probably better to just tell them. You know, some people will still keep calling, still keep trying, but sometimes if you just hear them out, you don't even have to agree with them. You don't have to accept their apology. But you can choose to forgive, or maybe now's not the time for you to forgive. It's up to you what you choose to do. I always say forgive because God forgives us. Who are we not to forgive? But you don't have to reconcile and invite anybody back into your life or talk to them or befriend them or date them. You guys have free will and free choice. I feel like there's somebody you guys are mad about or mad at, and you're not dealing with this person. So, and it could be more than one. It's like you guys are learning to separate people who do trigger you, who do anger you, and I don't blame you for that. Anybody on that vibration, they're toxic, they're not healthy, and it will change your mood. So you guys are learning like who to deal with, who not to deal with. So cord cutting, and I feel like this is something you guys already learned. Some of you guys are still learning, but it truly became clear, I feel like, in 2021. You got a real good chance to see where people were, because we were in a time of exposure. We still are, but a lot of things came out between 2020 and 2021. Self-indulgence is here. You guys have really learned to do your shadow work. You're showing yourself self-appreciation, taking those spiritual baths, exercising, doing walks, joining the gym, staying prayed up, meditating, taking care of your kids, eating better, living better. You're just focused on your inner self, your mental health, and just taking care of your needs. And that's good. It's like you guys now know your self-worth and you're making the most of life, and that's beautiful. I love that energy, because a lot of people, they are going to try you, and if you don't show people how to treat you by how you treat yourself, they will try to take advantage of you. So it's important to know these lessons so that people see, okay, well, he loves himself, or she really takes care of herself and she loves herself. People need to see that standard. You know, it's one thing to tell people, but you have to show them by not trying to show them, but by showing yourself. You know, no one want to put yourself first, and healing from past hurt and pain. You guys also have the runner here. Some of you guys may have been in a codependent relationship where you were the runner at sometimes. Sometimes your person was the runner. This could have been twin flame energy. So this could have been a twin flame union or marriage, or in a relationship where sometimes people were in and out to the point where it got cloudy. You didn't know who was in, who was out. So I feel like you guys are cutting all that nonsense and negativity off so that you guys can just focus on what's important. And you're learning, like, it's not cool to run. It's not cool to fear intimacy, and you don't want to get caught up in an ego. It's like sometimes people need to just sit down and have that conversation and just clear the air or make a decision. You have to be an adult and make a decision, even if it's tough and it's difficult. It's better to just be honest with yourself, have that conversation with God, come to a decision and stick with it. Either somebody's in or they're out, or there's a break, but you need to come to some kind of resolution. And I feel like you guys have come to that. A lot of you guys have let runners run. Like, if they're going to run, let them run. Or if you're running, you're just going to run for a while. So they're going to have to either chase you and catch up with you later, or you're going to let a runner just keep going until their legs get tired. So a lot of you guys have found out that, it's not fun to go back and forth. It's better to know where you stand firm on your beliefs, stand in your power, and decide what you want to do. So somebody's not running anymore, or they're not going to chase after somebody anymore. And that's good. That's good. I mean, we're adults. Let's figure it out, right? So sunglasses is here as well. I love this energy because it just reminds me of like somebody driving with the top down or the sunroof open, the breeze blowing through your hair, and just sitting back in a chill mode or vibe. It's like you guys are observing people more, what people do versus what they say. Like there could have been talkers in your life, people promising that they're going to date you and love you and the time is going to come where it's all going to work out. You're just going to live your life and see what happens. You're just going to observe and you have a new perspective. Like, you're not going to let people gaslight you. You're going to watch for what they do. And if they don't show up and meet your standards or add up to what they've been promising you and what they've been telling you, I feel like you guys are going to just keep driving in the wind, going with the breeze, living your best life. But you're going to recognize people for who they are. I love that energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. So put your sunglasses on and sit back. At the bottom of the deck, the overall energy you guys have is camera. You guys may have been reminiscing about the past. It's about learning lessons from the past. This card is about, like, making memories. I think you guys have learned to, like, keep what matters to you, let go of whatever doesn't. And that could be physical things. It could be things an old girlfriend or old boyfriend gave you, hats, clothes, keys, jewelry, whatever. I think some things you guys are throwing away and some things you're learning to keep. And also your lessons and your memories. Some of you guys are throwing away pictures, or you're decluttering your phone. You're getting rid of, selfies. Some of you guys are keeping some. A lot of you guys may just clear your whole thing out and just be like, all of it can go. This is a fresh start. So I feel like you guys are going to hold tight to your lessons. And I think that's exactly what you guys should be doing. That's beautiful energy, Sagittarius. I love that for you guys. All right. Yeah, so you guys could be like, going back down memory lane and just getting mental pictures in your mind of things that happened, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, the wonderful, the in the middle, everything. And you're learning what not to dwell on anymore. The memories that you want to keep and the ones you don't, you're pushing them aside. You don't want to keep, like, bringing up things that just make you feel down or bad. And that's good. Focus on the good. But remember what you've been through so you don't have to go through it again. So when you see toxic habits or bad traits, you stop that right there at the door. You don't even let it in. All right, let's close your message, or close your reading, with a message from the Self-Love, Self-Care Affirmations deck. Let's see what comes out for you, Sagittarius. For Sagittarius spirit, for Sagittarius. All right. I'm going to go take what comes out. It says, set boundaries, communicate your standards. Absolutely. Remember your boundaries, all the things that you said you're not going to put up with, the things that you want, the things that you desire, not just in romantic interest, but with family members, with friends. Like, if certain people you're not dealing with, then don't deal with them. If they can't talk to you with the utmost respect, then communication needs to cut off. Whatever boundaries you set, Spirit's saying stand by them. And some of you guys need to set more boundaries and even raise your standards and communicate them. Make sure you tell people what they are. Make it clear that you're not playing with them and don't play with them. Your overall energy is a staycation, sleep, rest, relax, chill time. You guys need to just relax, pick up a book, put those sunglasses on, go for a drive by the beach, just enjoy the water. You guys need to look at beautiful sunsets and beautiful sceneries and surroundings. Some of you guys need to go to sleep earlier or sleep in later, get more rest, take more naps. Some of you guys need like a little vacation or a little staycation where you just take some time out and time to yourself. And I feel like that's exactly what you need right now. So when you have those opportunities, chill, take it, relax, enjoy you. Okay, Sagittarius, this has been your reading in regards to the lessons that you've learned that you need to remember so that you can live your best life, be your best self, and go forward as your strongest and best. I hope the messages in this reading resonate with all of you or as many of you as humanly possible. I'm sending you all so much love and light, blessings, infinite joy and abundance and happiness always. God bless you and thank you so much for watching. Bye, Sagittarius.